So there was another attempted assassination on the President of the United States, I think. And Erika Kirk just wants to go home. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of In Cahoots Podcast. My name is Nikki. Before we get into this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, the hype button. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about the video. Also, don't forget to click that join button to become a member. So there was a correspondents dinner at the White House, and right before it started, you hear pop, 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 pop. And interestingly enough, Donald Trump, the First Lady, Caroline Levitt, everybody that was basically in the front of the room did not move a muscle until like at least 30 minutes later. I'm joking, but until just a little bit later. Let me show you what happened. Like, hello? You telling me you did not hear that? They did not even flinch. Let's watch that back. I want to see how long it took for them to notice. Almost 10 seconds before you see Melania go, "Oh, what happened? What happened?" Almost 10 seconds, I guess. Now, here is the footage of the alleged gunman running out from the back where the security metal detectors are, and apparently, allegedly shooting. And he allegedly has a whole bunch of guns and bullets and all that ammo on him, I guess. Take a look.
Shall I post it as soon as he passed down that?
18. Go for
Now, this footage is absolutely terrible. It's horrible, horrible, horrible footage. I do have another clip where apparently someone kind of, brightened it up and cleaned it up with AI. And we're going to take a look at that. But this is absolutely terrible.
Shall I post it as soon as he passed down that?
18. Go for
Okay, hear me out. I'm not saying a little orange man is faking this or anything. I'm not saying that. All right. I don't know what happened exactly. I was not there. Okay. But one thing that is kind of interesting to me, the alleged shooter is unharmed. He was taken to the hospital so that the doctors could take a look at him. But, nothing happened to him. He was not shot anywhere, nothing like that. And I just find that very interesting because this man came running like a speeding bullet from behind them, shot someone, right? They said he shot someone. And, yeah, he shot someone. I guess I'm just surprised that they did not unload on him. Now, I am not saying that I want anybody to get pew-pewed. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, though, I find it odd that they didn't take that moment to unload. You have the president, the vice president, all these big officials. Someone runs out shooting, and no one shot that man. I don't get it. I guess just how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. That's just how it goes. Now let's take a look at the alleged shooter. His name is Cole Allen, 31 years old, from California. So let's take a look at this clip here.
Student Cole Allen developed a prototype for a wheelchair emergency brake.
The wheelchair brakes tend to lock the wheels, but don't actually lock the chair to the ground. The idea with this is to prevent it from moving at all.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that was my first time watching that clip, and not to be rude or anything, I'm not being mean, but I did not expect that voice to come out of that man. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. That was let's watch it again.
The wheelchair brakes tend to lock the wheels, but don't actually lock the chair to the ground. The idea with this is to prevent it from moving.
So that man took that voice and ran through that correspondence establishment, through that Hilton, with that voice, trying to pew pew the POTUS, allegedly. I don't know. I don't see it, you guys. I don't see it. But it's not about the voice. It is not about the voice. But that I was not expecting. Now let's get to Andrew Fairytale Flight Kolvet. I want to show you guys something really quick before I show you the clip. This, my friends, is Andrew Fairytale Flight's wife. Okay? Just want you guys to know that. Now, let's just take a look at Andrew coming up the escalator from the ballroom. And let's just see how he's greeted. You know, they just want to make sure he's okay. Of course, he actually really does look shaken up. One more time. I don't think I saw it. I was probably, I think I was like walking my pet fish or something. Let me just do it one more time. Is this his sister? Is that his sister? No, serious question. Is that his? Oh, you can't answer me. Sorry. I wonder if that's his sister. Maybe a cousin. But I have a question. Why at the brink of that let go, why did the camera person move the camera like that? Also, notice how the woman that's standing next to them, that's with them, notice how she keeps looking at the person that's filming and keeps looking back at them. Now, please let this just be his sister. Why did they move the camera like that? What were you looking at? Nothing was going on over there to the left. Nothing was going on. Okay. The show was where you had the camera, sir. Why'd you move? What did they do? Go back. Yeah, okay, watch this embrace. Now watch the woman next to him. Oh, she's looking at that camera like, move it. Now he moving. Where are you going? What was y'all doing? What? Man, how are you grabbing a hand like that? Who is this woman? Now listen, don't jump all over me, okay? Because I am not saying that he was doing anything wrong, okay? I was just asking a question. I just wanted to know, that after they embraced, I can understand that shots were just fired and you have friends there and, and they want to make sure you're okay. I know that. But when y'all was hugging like this, like that, and the camera, it had to move so it didn't show something. I don't know. It could have been like a secret code word that they said to each other that the camera moved for. But I do have one question, and this is just regarding something my Uncle Barron, he was also wondering about Andrew. Does that woman live in Santa Barbara? Anyway, but again, it could be his sister, it could be his cousin, it could be anybody. So I'm not saying anything. Let me throw some allegedlys in there. You know how they are. Before we get to Erika Pinocchio Kirk, let's listen to this woman talk about the event and what she had saw, because apparently she was only maybe feet away from the gunman. And I think what she has to say is pretty interesting.
You're taking tickets at the terrace level.
Yeah, and everyone was pretty much in, and a lot of people had already gone. We were doing dinner breaks in shifts.
Yeah.
And I was just out there, and there was still security there, and I was even talking to a security guard that had a dog there.
Yeah.
And there's a room, well, it was like a makeshift room. I think they had it closed off to wheel in the bar carts after the reception. All these numerous bar carts going into this area, I think, to go in the elevator to go downstairs.
Okay.
So it looked like a makeshift room. I mean, he was literally from me to that building, and there was a security guy there too. I mean, I don't think anyone knew what he was doing.
Describe him. What did he look like?
I'm not even sure
Okay.
what he looked like.
And what made you think he's the shooter? How do you know he's the guy?
I saw him put the gun together and start shooting.
Oh my God.
Yes, I mean, he put it together and started and ran towards the stairs to go down to the ballroom.
Who did he shoot? In what direction did he shoot? What did he shoot?
I don't know what he shot. It just seemed like he was shooting all over the place.
How far
And
away
I
were
ran
How far away were you when you started shooting from him?
from that building to here.
Did he shoot in your direction?
No, he shot like over towards that way. Like the magas to go in were behind me, and I guess he was shooting towards them. They were starting to tear them down even.
Tear down the what?
The magas, the metal detectors that you have to go.
There's a whole lot wrong with this. A whole lot. First of all, what is this? Like, I know she was really shaken up, but I'm not gonna lie, that part kind of took me out. First things first, he put it together. So this is a trend now. Everybody is just breaking down guns and putting them together. And this is what people are carrying now, right? Foldable ARs and foldable weapons. That's the new trend, I guess. And then he was right by the metal detectors and right by a security guard that saw him trying to figure out what he was doing. What? It's just so interesting to me how this was a situation of a foldable rifle. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? All right, so let's get into Erika Pinocchio Kirk. So she did a little photo shoot before the big event. You see her right here. I see the vibes. It's giving going to my best friend's wedding. Makeup is good. She got the little, the blush going. The lashes are popping. All right, I see you. Eyebrows fleeky. Here, you got the back of the dress. She wants to, show off the entire little ensemble. Her hair is all nice and ribboned and braided and done up. Okay. Who is this guy? You guys know who that is? I don't. But he definitely, they're very close. I say that. They're close. All right. So now we have Erika before, everything went down. She's with that guy again. I don't know who that is. But they seem to be close. So little guy friend or whatever, but she does this thing where she like touches her chin and she cuts her eye at the camera like she's about to do right now. And oh man, them eyes are intense. I think I got chills, like hair stood up. Yeah, so a lot of people are trying to like read her lips, trying to see what she's saying to him. I don't know, some people said that they could read her lips and she said, oh, bad choice. And she's 44. Yeah, right there. Bad choice. She's 44. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, that cut of the eye is, yeah, let's get out of that. All right, you guys. Now, this is the big moment. This was Erika's big moment of the night. You know, she got to the cameras and made sure that she made a statement. And this is her statement. I just want to go home. She just wants to go home. Traumatic event. You know, a lot of people are saying, man, poor Erika, how much can this woman take? You know, what just happened to her husband? Now she's out of venue. All I know is that I just better not hear anybody say, well, these were the threats that Erika was talking about. They followed her here. It's not about the president. It's about Erika. Can we not? Like, can we just spare, after this, you know, she says she just wanted to go home, but she didn't go home. She's standing outside, out in the open with this man that I'm still trying to figure out who he is, because they have been very close throughout the night. And yeah, take a look. They're really close. He's holding her back. He's holding her. You know, she looks visibly terrified. I mean, obviously he is the one to hold on to her. And then there's Cash looking confused. And so this is who Erika was with all night. I just want to know who he is. I'm just wondering. All right, last clip here. So this is somebody talking to Cabot Phillips, letting him basically know what's going on. I'm only going to play a little bit of this.
I don't know what's going on right now, but like the Secret Service is sprinting over and acting like there's another developing situation.
I had to play that because every time I see Cabot Phillips now, all I think about is him and Candace at the little kiddie park and him like ripping his lip down like, here's my tattoo, and my kid is mine, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to go over those few clips with you guys. You guys tell me what you think about them. Do you guys know who that woman was that Andrew Fairy Tale Flight Kolvet was hugging? And why did the guy move the camera like that at that very moment? Maybe it was his sister, maybe it was his cousin, maybe they were just best friends in the whole wide world. I don't know. Does she live in Santa Barbara? Just asking for my Uncle Barron. Also, the guy that was with Erika all night, you know, keeping her warm, making sure that she had a laugh or two throughout the night. You know, that was really nice of him to, you know, step up and be there for her. Just wondering who he is too. Just got a question or two. I'm glad that everybody is okay. I'm glad that nobody got hurt. I don't ever want to see anyone get hurt, obviously. But yeah, I am very glad that, you know, little orange man, he's good too. But yeah, everybody's good. So I'm going to wrap this video up. If you liked the video, please make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you hype the video too. Turn on your post notifications so that you know every time there is a video, and don't forget to hit the join button to become a member. Until next time, guys, my name is Nikki. This has been In Cahoots Podcast, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.